People often say, is health worth it? Well, here's what I have to say about that. I come in with a better question. Is unhealthy living worth being unhealthy? I like that question because it's pretty clear that it's not worth it. I've noticed that a lot of people don't even think about their health. I can't say that they don't care, because that does not make any sense. Because your health is yourself. This topic cuts right to the heart of who we are. Think about it. Why do we live? And not just because we're here. People actually want to live, even though they're miserable. And these same miserable people are the ones with the bad lifestyle. The unhealthy habits are not making them happy. So they're basically just habits. This is what people need to understand. People don't even think about this. It's like they're living in a matrix where they're not even realizing that they could be living better. A bunch of us were trying to get Boogie to choose an abundant, healthy, satisfying diet that will fix all of his problems. And it seemed like he really quickly chose an extreme diet, really unnatural. That's one reason you can't stick to this diet, which is the not sticking to it is one reason it's really bad, because it's a yo-yo. Imagine trying to eat just low-fat, dry, tasteless meat and vegetables 3 times a day, and that's it. You can't do it just for that reason. But he chose that. It was like he was programmed to do it. Well, his doctor is the one who gave him that program. One of those keto drones just called me skinny fat the other day. And Boogie, who weighs 500 pounds, he's got like 2 hours of footage that I saw on YouTube where he talks about his food addictions. It was really disturbing. And it's like he's trapped in this cycle. He's eating the junkiest stuff, which is addictive. I understand that. I've been there. I've been addicted to food, just not to junky, high-fat food. I never got fat. But because the food he's addicted to causes a lot of health problems that he has, and because he knows that this food he's eating is causing problems, and he's trying to restrict, and then he's binging, of course, that's the body's protective system. And there's this battle. I think he talked about kind of a battle with food. And he says he's going to, it's a lifelong battle. And this is a wrong mindset. This is not natural. Animals are not like this. And because people are unhealthy, they're miserable and feel bad. And what do? They turn to the only thing they know for enjoyment, which is not just food, but bad food, which is going to make them more miserable. So he talked about being sad while he's eating the food. He's eating to try to make himself feel better. This is a tough video to make. It's so confusing. But I do get the mindset. I'm trying to keep that mindset in mind while bringing in my mindset. I used to have this mindset, and I no longer have it. So I understand both mindsets. This one is better that bigger ones are better.
Bigger the better, big love. Waiting to catch the big one. Never lose the big lust. Bringing it to the small world. Bigger the better.
To live, to love, today. When I see his mindset, it's really sad and disturbing. And he knows that he's miserable. He quickly chose a doctor who is not a diet or health specialist. Doctors do not know anything about that. They should not be teaching that stuff. Chose this one guy with a white coat over thousands of thin, healthy, happy people who poured into a site trying to tell him with all of the passion we have, and it didn't work. He's had that mindset probably his whole life. It amounts to brainwashing. He really doesn't see, like I said in a previous video, you don't see it until you do it. You will see it when you believe it. I'm so over food as pleasure now that I wish I didn't have to spend hours eating this abundant diet so I could be doing a whole bunch of other things. That's what I mean by freedom. It's true that a little junk is not going to hurt you physically, but it's the using it, eating it for enjoyment that keeps you in that mindset, keeps you in the matrix instead of out of it where you are free and the whole world opens up and you become open to all that life allows. There's your ending.